Hey, what's up? Okay, so fall break started yesterday. My plan for this week was really to kind of zoom out since everything has been calming down with midterms and everything. I have more breathing room essentially. Since I came to UMD, it's really been one day after another, work on this and work on that. I haven't really got to see the broader goals. I'm trying to figure out how to address that and figure out what I want to build here at UMD, whether it's with a specific organization or whether it's within myself or the communities I want to build stuff like that. Um, so that's what I want to do this weekend, but I also want to make sure I catch up on some classes. So like physics, math, and programming. Want to make sure I get that done, and then I have a intern application to do. So I want to make sure that goes well. But yeah, that's those are the main stuff I want to get done this weekend. There's also some triple app stuff. We started the communication with our team for Terp Meal. So hopefully that starts going well and people start interacting more so we can get that going. I am worried. I am worried because I found a new show that's really good. I didn't expect it to be this good. And that show is Stranger Things. It's actually a really, really good show. And the episodes are really long. But it's like so well directed. And just like the acting is so good. I'm like, wow. I actually have no idea what goes on. I remember I was watching like one season with my family. I had no idea what's going on. So I have like bits and pieces, but like in my head, this seemed like a teaser trailer to the show. Um, but I do somehow know like if someone dies because like there was this season to start off with like black telekinetic lady. I've never seen it in my life, so I believe she dies probably. Um, but yeah, let's get back to it. So hopefully I don't get too distracted from the path or my goals this weekend and this fall break. But overall, stuff are going well. No new projects are being started. Just the ones that continue, like NVIDIA Omniverse thing I was working on, gonna continue that. But in terms of other stuff, just gonna leave them there for now and then see. Oh, this is where actually matters now. So the end of October, I signed up for NVIDIA is having their conference in Washington DC, so I'm gonna attend that. I paid $100 to attend, which isn't too bad because it's like an NVIDIA conference. It's gonna be my first time doing it. I expect since it's in DC, it's going to be a mixture of technical experts in different domains with policymakers. Since it's going to be in DC, I feel like a lot of people were like, "Oh, AI is this big thing. AI is the future, quote unquote." I'm going to be like, "Okay, well, how can I meet new people here? How can I get better understanding?" And I think that's where I had to kind of wiggle my way in and see what I do. In addition to that NVIDIA conference, I also signed up for a hackathon that NVIDIA is doing at Howard. So hopefully I can get that done. It's gonna be like a multi-agent hackathon. So I'm really excited. I think my perception of hackathons are a bit skewed because to be fair, to be fair to myself and my team, the first hackathon I did, my team and I placed first for the track we did. It was like the DEI hackathon. Um, and there weren't that many submissions to that one, but we placed first. And it was a good project to be honest. I wish we were able to polish it more, but I do think it was cool. The project was Polypicon was basically to give like a summary or do like a web AI summary of each politician. So let's say like you just wanted to know your choices better, then you would just go to there and like look at the politician, compare and contrast. And it sounds silly at first because you're thinking, oh, Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump versus Joe Biden, Obama versus the person he ran against. I forgot. But really, what happens during the election season is that you go to the ballot and you think about the presidential candidates and the vice presidents, and then you see the like the other people running in the state, and that's what gets tricky because I remember my first election, I had no idea who these people were, right? I had no idea what their policies were. And I think that's where it kind of helps to kind of make stuff faster because you don't spend so much time, or you should, but you don't want to. So that's what Paul Picker was probably going to be that was probably the best use case for Paul Picker. But anyways, my perception is skewed, but I'm really excited. So end of October should be a really exciting time with those two Nvidia stuff back to back. Um, Speaking of the NVIDIA conference, though, I am thinking I need to really refine the identity I go with in terms of how I picture myself. Because before it used to be really simple. Oh, I'm doing AI research and education. I can start talking with that and everything. But now I really don't know what I'm doing. Like I've changed what like, I do. Like every conversation, sometimes I still reference my AI research and education. Other times I say explainability AI yeah, explainability, or other times I say like quantum machine learning research. Like it shifts every time. I need to really find like one core thing to stick to. And I think to be fair to myself, I really don't have one thing. I think I'm still looking for that research position, and wherever research position I find myself in, that I'll just like absorb the identity. That's kind of what I did with this research thing with AI education. So we'll see. We'll see. But I think until I have a research position, I just have to be doing the work, regardless. So I just have to figure out. It's also a matter of like wherever I think is the best fit for that conversation and relationship. So if I'm talking to someone who's working in explainable AI, and I want to go work with them, I can just be like, oh yeah, I'm really interested in explainability. I think it's really the only it's the logical step to have AI embedded in critical infrastructure, right? I could talk about that. Or if someone is doing education AI, I'm really curious about that. I can just say, oh, I was doing research in K to 12 education and the gaps with teachers and how they use it. Should we just do stuff like that? I also did independent research on that. Um, but yeah, that's where I am. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited. Besides that though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.